What's going on, everybody? It's ZVC 2001, bringing you guys a little bit of, what is this, 1v1? Yeah, 1v1. Played a couple games of 1v1 with one of these guys, and had some really great games. He was a really good sport. He stuck in. He didn't bail out, even though he got an ass whooping, but that's okay, because he was, we got into the same room together. I'm like, please don't leave, and he's like, dude, I won't leave as long as you leave, because we had so many people just bail out on us. So, anyways, on to the other thing. Me and my wife just sat down for the last 3 hours playing Alice Madness Returns, and got some footage, and we're going to chop it up tonight, and she's going to do some commentary over it, talking about Lewis Carroll and Alice in Wonderland, and just, breaking it down, and it's gonna be really cool whenever it's finished. But it's like we were just both sitting there, and we're both sitting there after the last 3 hours, we're like, oh my god, I'm so exhausted, and and it was fun, very very fun. I'm not gonna lie about that, but it was kind of like it never ended. It felt like, because when you're actually trying to go for a goal, it's crazy, very very crazy how everything just kind of works out the way it works out. So, but anyways, I wanted to talk about that a little bit, and I'm not sure what else to talk about. I know in some of my videos you hear my kids in the background. That's because currently I'm a stay-at-home dad, and they're always here, and that's fine. I love my kids. I love being around them. I love spending time with them, and I love their just being noisy, obnoxious, and working on that fighting with me thing. Eventually we'll get that down to them listening to me, but I don't know if that'll happen anytime soon. It's one of those things that people pick up later on in life on listening to your parents, because they know what the hell they're talking about. They've already done this before. So, but my kids are 4 and 5, and I do my best to take care of them every day and give them a safe place to stay and enough things to do during the day. And I'm going to be doing some more stuff with them here soon. As soon as I can get a whole printer, I'm going to there's a website where you can download, trace the letters, and we're going to get my son writing better, and just, teaching them how to read better, because my daughter can read a little bit. My son, well, he's like me, rambunctious and all over the frickin' place. So that's about that's going to be fun to try to pin him down and get him to relax long enough to, let his brain absorb what we're trying to teach him. So it should be interesting, because if he's anything like me, it's going to be fun. But, so now that we have that out of the way, Alice is going to be cool. My wife did a lot of research, and she's going to have a lot of backstory stuff about Lewis Carroll and Alice Liddell, stuff like that to talk about, which is going to be pretty neat. And I'm hoping this pans out really good. So, oh man, I'm tired. Here eventually, Wings is going to come over, and we're going to do this the hot sauce test that he's been doing on his main channel, and you guys can see me just freak out, because I do not do hot stuff well at all. I can't handle it. But I will give it the 1-4, because I can, and I'm one of those people. Try everything once, and even if it is painful, try it again. So another really nifty thing, I guess it's called the Causeway Cannibal. The guy who ate the guy's face a couple weeks ago. The old man, the victim, is recovering pretty well. He's got half of his face eaten, but apparently he's been walking around and he been recovering. So they're talking about taking donations for him and trying to get him set up once he gets out of the hopsicle and back on his feet. But I kind of feel bad for this guy, because anybody who gets their face chewed on, it's like this guy's life is ruined because some guy takes this bath salts and decides to snack on his face. How do you make up for that? How do you say, dude, I'm sorry, it's like, I'm sorry for munching on your face, man. Yeah, it just doesn't work that way. Not at all. So, I mean, as far as I see it, this dude has a uphill battle for the rest of his life. I mean, he's got to compete with the fact that the side of his face has been eaten by somebody, was in somebody's stomach, and he's got to also, he's got to deal with a lot of stuff. He's got to deal with, the fact that now he is famous for being a cannibal victim, being cannibalized upon. I mean, what do you call that? Dude's face got eaten. How do you say that? How do you like approach the subject for this guy? Hey man, I'm sorry your face got eaten, but here's like $15,000 for you to get your life back in straight. Yeah, it doesn't work that well. I mean, as nice as it seems, it just doesn't work that well. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about everything I talked about in this video, and leave comments. Hell, leave questions too. My wife is going to be doing a weekly, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, commentary.
I am?
Yeah, you are. And it'll be, watch this, he jumps off and kills himself before I get him with that friggin', that was funny though. Anyways, dating questions, girl questions, anything you guys want to ask her, she will answer in her, in the commentary she does. So I'm going to try to get her to about 2 or 3 times a week to do it. But it should be interesting to see that. But please leave emails, zordbaseCommander@gmail.com. Follow me at Twitter at zordbasecommand, I think, commander. And I have a Twitch TV account, of course, that is ZordBaseCommander, of course. And I usually stream pretty regularly on that channel, a couple times a week. Also, Saturdays at 4 o'clock Eastern, I do a podcast with a couple Brits named Play the Game, and they're not that bad. Last week we had Frank Woods, the voice actor James C. Burns, on Play the Game. Did an interview with him, and he was really cool. I mean, the guy he's nuts. He's cool. I like him. He is definitely a trip. I put the entire interview on my channel, Play the Game episode 4 with Frank Woods. So check that out if you haven't checked it out. It's really good. I mean, he, of course he can't share anything about Black Ops 2, but he did share some pretty neat stuff that he could share. So, like I said, if you haven't watched it, check it out. I'll put a link to the video in the description. I'll put a link to my Twitch TV and my email in the description. Same with my Twitter. And I'd like you guys to email questions for my wife so she can answer some of your questions. Everybody can be involved. So that's about all I really got to say right now. It's about 12:30 and I'm burned out, so I'm gonna go and eat something, and me and my wife are probably gonna head off to bed after I get done cutting up Alice. So this is ZBC. I'm out.